Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
Means to reawaken him. Only her maidservants that are well trained in the art of singing divine songs are able to break his swoon. No one else. This is what distinguishes the kinkaris from the sakis. This is the very confidential service rendered by the maidservants. One day, Radhika and Shyam are playing together in a kunj when Shyam faints out of ecstasy. No matter what Swamini tries, she cannot bring Krishna back to his senses. The boat-like mind of enchanting Mohan has sunk in the bottomless ocean of Sri Radhika's beauty and sweetness. Swamini is desperate. She cannot find anyone who can pull Shyam out of his deep, ocean-like swoon. Then Tulsi, who sits outside with her back against the wall of the kunj, begins to sing a beautiful song. When Shyam hears the song about Swamini's sweetness, he slowly comes back to his senses and becomes fit again to continue the love play. These songs cannot be taught in the presence of the sakis. Therefore, they are taught within the caves of Govardhan Hill. The subjects of these songs are the various pastimes of Rasaraj Shri Krishna and Madanakya Mahabhavavati Sri Radha. Sri Radhika herself is the subject of these songs, so she cannot sing it herself to bring Krishna back to life. A third person is necessary, and a maidservant of Sri Radha is the most fitting person to do it. Of all maidservants, Tulasi is again most intimate with Sri Radhika. So Swamini calls her into a cave of Govardhan Hill to teach her these intimate songs in different tunes. This is the limit of human perfection, the great gift of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Without bhav, feeling, one cannot taste rasa, spiritual flavor. Without rasa, there can be no development of bhav. And without bhav and rasa, there can be no ananda. This is a well-known truth. If we try to realize the purport of these words, then we can understand that even a slightest drop from the stream of topmost transcendental bliss that constantly floats from the fountainhead of all universal causes, Mahabhav Radha, embraced by Maharasa Krishna, is keeping the whole world alive. The main item that is to be ascertained from the Vedic scriptures was described in Srimad Bhagavat, which is the essence of the Vedanta. According to the Bhagavat, the limit of attainment is the Mahabhav of the gopis in Rasa Leela. A human being is unable to advance or to know anything beyond this. If anyone can reveal anything beyond this, then he cannot be anyone else but the supreme absolute truth, God himself, That should be known for sure. That confidential Manjari Bhav, which is not even found by searching through the Rasa Leela chapters of Srimad Bhagavat, is the merciful gift of Sri Sri Krishna Chaitanya Dev, who is the combined form of Rasa Raj, Krishna, the king of relishes, and Mahabhav, Radhika, the supreme love. And its manifestation and preaching has come through the acharyas who took shelter of his lotus feet. Now Srimati will examine if Tulasi has properly learned the songs. This examination is also so wonderful. The cave of Govardhan Hill is like a wonderful temple of play. Swamini takes the veena in her hand and teaches a sweet song. The song itself is endlessly sweet. And on top of that, there is Swamini's own nectarian voice. These sounds attract Shyama Sundara, who comes close and stares through a slit in the cave at the beauty of Srimati's form. She is there alone with Tulsi. Her head is not covered by her veil, and her fingers that defeat the beauty of golden champaka buds twang the strings of the veena. Along with the strings of the veena, she twangs the strings of Shyam's heart. How wonderfully her jeweled rings are blazing on her golden fingers. It is as if her beauty and sweetness comes gushing out of her limbs. Shyam is enchanted by her lovely nectarian voice and cannot hide himself anymore. He approaches slowly and enters into the cave as if he is enchanted by some mantra. Seeing Shyam, Swamini at once stops singing, puts the veena away, and quickly pulls her veil over her head. Gravely, she says, "Shyam, are you here?" Shyam says, "What songs have you taught to Tulasi?" And Swamini says, "What's that to you? Tulsi, let us hear what songs you have learned." Tulsi takes the veena in her hand and begins to sing. How wonderful is the prowess of Tulsi, the object of Swamini's affection. She has learned the song after one single hearing. It is as if the song takes shape before their eyes. Shyam does not hear a song. He relishes Swamini's sweetness. Shyam is enchanted and sits down next to Swamini to listen. Tulsi asks, "Did I pass the examination?" And both praise Tulsi, saying, "Bravo, Tulsi, well learned." When this vision vanishes, Sri Raghunath laments and prays, "O merciful, fortunate Radhe, O mistress of the mountain caves, when will you shyly take only me away from among your girlfriends and bring me to a cave of Govardhan Hill? You will teach me divine songs there that crystallize your rasa in different tunes. Because of your teachings, I will be able to sing the crown jewels of Rasika songs in the assembly of the Yugala Kishore." Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Oh Sadaye, merciful girl, when will you shyly take me far away from your girlfriends to a cave of Govardhan Hill to teach me beautiful songs and different tunes there?
Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe.
Do you hear me nicely? Is it okay? The sound is okay? Yeah. Today in the morning I was thinking about what is the treasure of my heart. And then I remembered Vrindavan. And in that Vrindavan, when I came there a few years ago, there was Gurudev and the navigator. And there were you, who are dear to Gurudev. All of you. I mean, all of you. And because Radha is Sadaye, Sadayi or something, I was graced by her mercy to stay in Vrindavan for almost a year. And then I met you all. And I want you to know that you are my treasure. And I would like to serve you all. The mercy is flowing, and I would like to serve. When I'm with you, I know you know everything. I can remain stupid. I can forget everything, and I can simply serve. I can clean. I like cleanliness. I can sing, and I can hug. So I'm hugging you all, and I'm locking you in my heart. I need you not to get anything from you. I need you to serve you. I didn't plan and I didn't want all this. Without me even wanting it, Swamini is accepting me as one of her own. But actually I am just a servant of a servant. And I love being servant of Radha's dear ones. This is what I enjoy the most. From this, that she gave me you, amazing souls, thirsty after service for Radha. I understand that she loves me. And without even wanting it, Swamini is so merciful. And now is taking me along to a cave of Govardhan Hill to witness how she is teaching divine songs with different tunes and meters to my Guru Manjari, Tulasi Manjari. It's coming. It was coming, it's coming, and it will never stop. Thank you all. I love you and I hug you all. Please inspire me or tell me how can I serve you. Radhe Radhe.
Jai Ho Andaka Bhaiya, Hari Bol.
Radhe.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for this deep and honest sharing. We were unfortunately gone for a few minutes because of our internet, but Gurudev is back listening also. Could you also share something beautiful words we were reading? It would be very nice to hear also from your words.
I can.
Arun?
I forgot all the philosophy. I have this kind of Alzheimer going on. So, but because I have mercy of Radha, she is coming to me, like to you all. And I like to chant Radha's names, and I like to read Raghunatha's revelations, and then it's all here. I'm just relaxed and happy, living my life the better that I can, and waiting for Radha's promise to be fulfilled. And when some revelations come, then it's very nice. Connected to this verse, I just enjoy the fact that we have a Kusumanjali, that I am connected by Radha's mercy. She gave me connection with Kusumanjali. It's unexpected. And I am the servant of Kusumanjali. It's wow. It's from one side it's unbelievable, and from the other side it's very believable, because Radha is amazing. And what I can maybe share is that when my Svarupa was revealed to me, at first it seemed like I'm getting something new. And then by our navigator's mercy, Jai Gurudev, in my case, I actually understood that it's nothing new, it's eternal. It's always there. It's just revealed to me. Nandaka, you know who you are. So Gurudev said, if we are thirsty to know our Svarupa, then we pray, Radha, please reveal to me your beauty. And Radha, please reveal to me my beauty. It's already there. So when I read this, it's like I read new promise of Radha, the next promise. My dear Manjari, I promise you this. And by Radha's mercy, in my heart, there is hope and faith, and doubts are clearing. And all because I have you amazing souls who are thirsty after same thing that I am thirsty after. Serving Radha's servants, helping them in making our Radha happy. Yeah. Radhe, Radhe. Radhe, Radhe.
Jaho, thank you.
Thank you.
Tarun Govinda, could we ask you also to share something about this verse and also what you feel like to share with us?
Well, after this wonderful sharing from Andaka, first of all, you have to settle this down, because this was very, very authentic and very humble and very, very sweet. Very wonderful. What I can say, when Suniti so wonderfully read this purport, actually in my heart, two things popped up that are very, very important. First of all, like Andaka just said, we are very, very, very fortunate to be in this position to be able to practice Manjari Bhav, because every purport Baba is writing, either in Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi or Vilapa Kusumanjali, the uniqueness and the speciality of Manjari Bhav is always on the front. always the center of it all. And here you can go very deep in that point, that actually why Radhika cannot teach the Sakis these songs. And this very deep point, why Swamini cannot teach the Sakis she teaches them songs, but actually these very, very intimate songs she teaches here to Tulasi Manjari, she cannot teach to the Sakis. Like this we see in Rajavilasa Stava, Raghunath Das Goswami is also saying, Radhika is never shy in front of the Manjaris, in front of the Kinkaris. So the Kinkaris, they witness everything. They witness the ABC, they witness everything of the Nikunja Leelas, and Swamini is never shy in front of them. So they can enter where actually no one else can enter. And like Andaka just said, we are so fortunate that we can witness these completely intimate Leelas. Not Brahma, Shiva, no, not the Rishis. Nobody can witness this, but we can, because the Acharyas, they gave us this entrance as Kinkaris to the most intimate Nikunja Leelas here in this verse in the Govardhan caves, which is very, very, very intimate. And Radhika cannot teach the most intimate songs to the Sakis because she feels shy before them, because she feels that they are her friends. And she is very shy in front of them. And so she cannot teach those very intimate songs to the Sakis. When you read Vilapa Kusumanjali, you will see that all the service Tulasi Manjari is doing, every single word she is saying to Radhika, she is only saying to have Radhika remember Krishna and to remember pastimes of them together, because she is in viraha, she is in separation. So every word, every gesture, every seva Tulasi is doing, she is only doing that to make Radhika remember the pleasure pastimes with Krishna. And Tulasi is her most intimate Manjari, like Baba is saying here. So in front of her, Radhika can teach her the most intimate songs. And this is so heart-touching, because where can you read these things? You can never read these things except from the Acharyas, from our Rupa Raghunath.
Arun,
so this is
bitte an die Übersetzung. Bisschen
okay.
langsamer.
Yeah, langsam, slower. Okay, slower. It's just pouring out, sorry. And this is, for me, this was a very, very important point in this verse, that actually our position is so special, and we have to develop this greed, this loba, to practice that bhav. And this brings me to the next point I want to share, because this is also very, very important, what Baba is saying here. It is in the middle of the explanation. I just read what I found. Without bhav, one cannot taste rasa. There can be no ananda. No? So that means without rasa, there cannot be any bhav. So Gurudev and my Gurudev, they always focus on that point. That, first of all, we have to understand what is our rasa. What is our rasa? This is the most important point, that we have to understand in which relationship I want to have rasa with Radhika, with the divine couple. Rupa Goswami is saying, Seva sadhaka rupena sita rupena chatrahi tad bhava lipsuna karya bracha lokana shutara. Following the inhabitants of bracha, one should perform service in one's physical body and in one's siddha body with a desire for a particular bhav. So this is the starting point, like Baba is saying here. Without rasa, there can never be any bhav. So first of all, we have to understand what do we want to be? What is our relationship? And we are now so fortunate that we can perform Manjari Bhav Sadhana in Raganuga Bhakti as Manjaris of Radhika. So this is our rasa. And if we dive deep in this wonderful ocean of Manjari Bhav, this beautiful Manjari Bhav, then this bhava can appear slowly and slowly in our heart. It comes from hearing and chanting and practicing Raganuga Bhakti in a particular rasa. And we are Manjaris, so we have to focus our sadhana on that point, on Manjari Bhav, to read and to hear what makes us more and more greedy to imbibe this beautiful Manjari Bhav like we read here. And without this, there will never be any Bhav. And without this Bhav, there will never be any Ananda. So bliss, happiness can only arrive in our hearts when we focus ekanta bhav, when we focus deep on this point that we are kinkaris of Swamini. We are manjaris. Try to, as often as possible, try to read these pastimes, take the mala and chant and close the eyes and imagine you are there with them. You sit next to Tulasi Manjari and you hear these wonderful songs. It is what Gurudev says, we have to do this. We have to practice this in the mind, reading, remembering, reading and remembering. And then this bhav can enter into our hearts. This is a promise all acharyas have given us. So if we can follow this, we will be there, what Baba is saying here, Ananda. We will experience this bliss. First, we have to check our ras, our sthayi bhav, and then develop these feelings, this bhav from that rasa, from Manjari bhav, practicing Raganuga Bhakti, and then we can feel Ananda. Jai Sri Radhe. That's what popped in my head and in my heart. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be with you all.
Radhe Jai. Thank you so much, Tarun. Also, we would like to ask our Raghunath Das Baba to say some words.
Radhe Radhe. Radhe. A heart embrace to everybody, first of all. And then I just, what came to my heart right now, hearing all these beautiful words, inspiring words, is when you sing your next bhajan or your japa, just meditate on this playtime. Just walk with Radha to the cave and listen how she teaches beautiful songs to Rati Manchari. Nothing else. That's it. Be with it. Be right there and feel it. Don't try to know. Don't try to understand. Just feel it. That's it. And then this vibe comes, and you can feel it in your bhajan. There's nothing else to do anymore. You don't have to go in the world of knowledge, of opulences, nothing. Only the
sharing.
Only modestly trying to be humble and tolerant and listen to this beautiful playtime. And touch the feet of Swamini. Very important, because this is where even Mohan takes shelter. When he says that Radha's love is my teacher and I'm her dancing future. This is what I feel in this moment, listening to all these beautiful words and be happy with it. Don't long for other things. Now nothing anymore. Even the body is not important anymore. It's just her. It's just Swamini. And we might sit next to her. And by the mercy of all your blessings shower upon us here, and Radhe Radhe. Radhe Radhe.
Thank you so much, Tarun Baba. So many Babas here. We also wanted to ask Suniti Didi to say a few words. Suniti, you've been meditating and reading this verse to us very beautifully. And maybe you could also a bit more share about how Radharani is teaching the Manjaris in expert service so that they can always serve the Yugala Kishore. So, Sumiti, please, can you also say something?
Radhe, when Srimati Radhika needs help, she will only pick a Dasi that she can trust 100%. No one else can help her in this situation. When Krishna has fainted, Srimati Radhika's love for Krishna is so high, so special, and so unique. It is called Madanakya Mahabhav. It is so powerful that Krishna is overwhelmed. He will faint. So the Dasi, she has this special love that also Srimati Radhika has in such an extent that she is completely pure. And Baba is explaining this is Samatha. Samatha Rati. Samatha means very capable. The Dasis, they have been trained by their Guru Manjaris, which are also expansions of Srimati Radhika's mercy. And they have developed such a pure love that is completely free of any self-interest. And that was very touching for me to meditate upon. When I read this, my heart becomes very much attracted to develop this kind of pure love. Because the love that we experience here in this world is often characterized by ego and disappointment and cheating. And so the love that to develop in the association of the Radha Dasis, in the association of Guru Manjari, is a divine love. And so I am inspired to meditate on this, how Srimati Radhika will teach me divine songs. And these songs, they are very, very attractive. And this feeling from these songs, I want to feel in a way that I can really also become a pure Dasi and serve this divine love. I have read something about these different kinds of Rati because I was becoming curious. What is the speciality of this Samatha Rati? So I was searching, and there's this 2 different kinds of Rati explained. One is called Sadarani Rati, and one is called Samanjas Rati. Sadarani Rati is the love of Kubja. You know Kubja? She is one hunchback lady in Mathura, and she sees Krishna and she becomes so attracted to him. She became so attracted to him that she was boldly asking him, pulling at his dhoti for his association. So this kind of Rati or affection is called ordinary Rati because it has a lot of self-interest. But what did Krishna do? He pulled her up by her head. He made her straight and she became beautiful. So even if we try to serve with a lot of self-interest, that is even accepted. But the second kind of love, or Rati, it's called Samanjas Rati. It is exhibited by the queens of Dwaraka. The queens of Dwaraka, they have affection for Krishna like, I am your wife and you are my husband. So this is called even kind of like proper because it is their relationship. But this Samatha Rati, this is the speciality that Baba says of the Braja Sundaris. And we have heard that the gopis are so special. So how can we understand the specialities of the kinkaris of Srimati Radhika? They are the smallest and they are the most pure. They have no self desire anymore. They have not the slightest desire other than pleasing Swamini. So when will this be my feeling? I pray that this day may come, this purity of love and the perspective to live in this. This touches my heart, and I'm very thankful that Gurudev is giving us opportunity to feel maybe only one drop by the mercy of his guidance and by the mercy of his feelings and his service for Swamini. And so praying for this, I thank you for also helping me to become a little bit purified and free of ego and all these mental and other blockages, and like to listen more about this. Radhe Radhe.
One thing I want to share. We need lava matra. Lava matra means one word, 1 point. No many things. Then we cannot meditate. Lava matra sadhu sangha. Like you all sitting and sharing sadhus. Sangha, savasiddhi hoy. All perfection can come. My Gurudev, that time, I have no recording system when he is teaching. He said one word, Antaranga Sakti is Bahiranga Sakti. This is only 1 point. Still I meditate and living in that consciousness. How you want to expand, how much you want to expand, everything will be crystal clear in your life. So love matra, sadhu sangha, sab siddhi hoy. Like you say, 1 point only to meditate. All perfection can come. That is also my realization. And second thing, no need to collect more information. Love matra, 1 pointed. All perfection will come. Radhe Radhe. Share more. Why so beautiful. So beautiful. I cannot explain words. I have nothing to share that. You're so great happening. You all are Rasika, Bhakta. That I want to say to all. Every living being who is there is not that you live in Vrindavan or you live out of Vrindavan. You can be in Vrindavan. That is Rasikas can do. And share more, please. Gopinath will say.
Also, we would like to ask Gauranga Sundar to please share something with the devotees.
Radhe Radhe. Well, I'm the beginner in this path of raga, but I can try to serve all of you. My Gurudev, who is very kind to me, very, very kind. So, what is coming is that in these words is very clearly and obviously shows how Kinkari wants to be expert in her intimate service to Radharani. She can learn this intimate seva from Guru Manjari, Rati Manjari, and all other. But there is, my understanding is that some special songs has to be learned directly from Radhika. And on the other side, this is also Radharani's desire, that she wants to teach her Kinkari this expert seva. Otherwise, who will help her when her lover faints in the cave, completely intoxicated with her Madana Mahabhava. So this is intimate exchange of love between Kinkari and Radharani, and also is helping us to meditate in our heart on this scenery and to try to connect our feelings that we can relish at least a little bit of this rasa. So Raghunath, like Tulasi, is describing what's happening in his bhajan, in his heart, but he is very expert because he also had experiences with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Gambhira. He was witnessing this viraha, extremely intensive feelings of separation of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He was witnessing it, he's relishing it, and he got all these deep feelings directly from Mahaprabhu. So when he came back, not came back, but when he came on Radhakund, by the mercy of Gauranga, he is showing us, like us, to us sadhakas, aspirants, by the mercy of Gauranga, he could be absorbed also in this beautiful Yugala Kishore Lila. And this verse also is showing actually the secrets of Mahamantra. Yesterday, Gurudev was pointed in Croatia, Zoom Sangha, one specific word, verse 79, when Radha and Krishna are embraced, this is actually embodiment of Mahamantra. And now, in this verse, we can see also very intimate parakya aspects of Mahamantra. This is my understanding and feelings. This parakya is so deeply hidden in Mahamantra that all mantras, Krishna mantra, Kama Gayatri mantra, all different mantras are coming actually like a laser in this Maha mantra. And all lilas, specifically Parakya Bhava lilas, are present in Mahamantra. But how we can realize it? Only by Kripa of Rasik devotees, only by Kripa of Gurudev, only by Kripa of mantra. And this is, I'm trying to do this sadhana to cry for this Kripa and to understand that everything actually is in Mahamantra. So I will stop. It's okay. Thank you very much.
Beautiful.
Radhe, Radhe to
Thank you
everyone.
so much, Ganeshan. Beautiful. I think Tarun and Suniti, we have... Huh? Gurudev is asking, Radha Shakti is there with us today. We take some time for questions, Gurudev, or we should continue. Maybe we can take the last minutes for some questions. Suniti, Didi, and Tarun, Bhaiya? Yeah? If anyone has a question, please ask.
Radhe, Radhe. It's not really a question, but Gopinath, maybe you are inspired to share something with us?
Sorry, I didn't understand. Radhe, Radhe. Yeah, very touching to hear all of you and this really Rasik Katha. And I think we are very fortunate Sangha. We're actually in a very fortunate age also. I often think, how was it before Mahaprabhu? Because before Mahaprabhu, we didn't know about this Manjari Bhav. We didn't know about the Yugala Seva. We didn't know about the Kunja Seva. And I think we are so fortunate that we really don't understand the mercy which has entered to us through also the Guru Parampara we belong, going back to Nityananda Prabhu, Janvama, all the sadhus, the Vaishnavas who have left their realizations with us, so we can relish them and absorb and also try to feel and also to practice. So when we're reading Ananda Das Babaji's books here with Gurudev, and also listening now today, and also the classes before, it's just such a beautiful pleasure in our lives. And I'm still also very much mesmerized about yesterday's class, Taranga Sundar, you were mentioning it. It was a beautiful verse about how Krishna puts his arm, Radha puts her arm around Krishna, and then Krishna puts his arm around her shoulder. And we were at the very end of the class, and then Gurudev came in and said, that this is the meaning of the Maha Mantra, and that we can, in our Manjari Swarup practice, we can chant the Maha Mantra and meditate on this. So the gift of the Maha Mantra is also coming from Mahaprabhu to us, and it's really so a powerful instrument for our sadhana to use this Maha Mantra in every daily practices, and also, of course, when we are practicing to be there as servants of Radharani, then this mantra is helping us a lot. And very grateful to Gurudev that he has revealed the meaning of the Maha Mantra to us in such a beautiful way. And when I first time met Gurudev, I was a very young greenhorn. I was like, I'm now 21 or 22 years old, and a friend of mine said to me, there's a sadhu from India at somebody's home in the Austrian mountain, and let's go there. I said, okay, why not, I always take the chance to meet the sadhu. And we met there with Gurudev, and that was the first class I heard from Gurudev. And in that class, he explained the meaning of the Maha Mantra to us, what Hare Krishna means when Radharani is embracing Krishna, and that Ram is not Balram, it's Rameti Ram. And it took me now, I think, more than 20 years to slowly understand the meaning of this mantra. And yeah, I think we all are so grateful that we have Gurudev in our life, who is from the very start teaching us all and guiding us in such a loving way and bringing us actually to the ultimate goal of our Gaudiya Vaishnava tradition, which is to this Manjari Bhav. And yeah, I want to really thank all of you, my brothers and sisters, who have such a beautiful, pure heart, and I can feel like the love which is coming through the sharings. And when I get kind of a feedback from devotees about the classes we're having since a few weeks, it's just overwhelmingly. We actually have the opportunity through this Zoom platform to all tune in one mood with Gurudev, and the teachings and the readings of and the writings of Ananda Das Babaji. This is really a precious gift in these very crazy times which are happening, that we all can tune in together, and this gives a lot of power and Shakti and energy to us. And it's even for us here in Vrindavan the kind of highlight on the Friday, like when the classes start with all the devotees from Gurudev. This is really for us a big nourishment to be connected with all of you on such a deep level. So I'm really very thankful, and please bless me that I can continue to be a kind servant of all of you. And also, yeah, I love you all.
Radha Radha Gurudev, we cannot hear you.
Chanting. Yes, please. Chanting and sitting in Radha Mohan front and chanting. And at the time of chanting, tears start coming and realization happened to us. The darshan means, you see, this slok is a darshan from your vision. You see this. It happens by grace of Radha Mohan to me. And yesterday, when I listened, it revealed to me. Baba always say, the word of realization, you can check yourself with the Shastra. Sadhu Shastra Guru Vakya. Chitte se karo akho. Sadhu Shastra. And Guru revealed me. So Guru Vakya. So Shastra is not that to read first. Realize and take from the Shastra is a right way or not. Our nature to first read to realize it. Okay. But if you realize and you check and it happens similar, means it's a Guru Vakya. So, thank you. It was surprise. I said, so beautiful. All they are glorifying about Radhika and Krishna. This Mahamantra. This is the beauty of Mahamantra. Hiddenly, so much things are there. Endless. Go on and on. So 4 line is there. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Then second, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Third, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Then 4th part is Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. All this 4 part you can see there. Therefore, thank you. Again, you remind me. Question answers do, if you have some.
Please use the time we have for some more questions. Or somebody would like to share also something.
Gurudev, could you share something about the relationship between our Swarup, our Manjari, who we are, and Guru Manjari?
We cannot hear you, Gurudev.
When we are in Sadhak Deha, we have to be normal behavior. When at the moment you go in your Siddha Deha, Guru Manjari become your friend. Even the Radhika in Sadhak Deha, she is a mother. Behave like a mother and baby. But at the moment you go in Siddha Deha, she behave like a friend. She changed her. Siddha Deha preaching is a friendly behavior style. But in my Sadhak Deha, the baby is crying for the mama. That has to do. Baby, the breastfeeding, like a breast, if the mama not feed the breast to the baby, then the baby has to, how he will grow is spiritually in bhava bhakti. The mother has to feed the breast. And when baby drink the nipple, he don't know where is the milk place. Then mother took the nipple in the mouth of baby and put some drop. This is your place, take it. Again, press the breast and give in the mouth of the baby. She do. We are so foolish. We don't know how to grow in Bhav Bhakti. My Swami, my Radha is doing like this. And she feed and develop us in my Bhav Bhakti. And Rasa, Raso Vaisaha. But Rasa come when our mallow is fixed. Bhav is Radhika is giving. And the Sambandha, Rasa, come with the sambandha. This rasa will come when we are become Radha's and shadow of Radhika. That is the point of to start the receiving the rasa. That bhav has to be asthai. If the jumping nature is there, the rasa will not taste and ananda will not reach. The moment we fixed our asthai, means permanent nature like this, how will we grow highest? You will be always near to Mahabhav, and rasa will bring to the rasik sekhar. Both will be divine, they will appear. And when they are there, there is the place of Anand. For Manjari is how to please Radhika, how to please both of them, how they can be happy. That is the Ananda of Manjaris. Radhe, this has to with our bhajan realizations grow. And sadhu sangha. I am proud of today, and this my sickness is luck for me that I feel that there are many rasik is growing, and I like everyone has to be in this mode and help to others with this verse flow. How much you can grow this flow, this is the happiness of our Guru Manjari. Guru Manjari become happy when this bhav, this feeling will grow, my dear. Please make it come in the picture. Show yourself, hide from material thing. Show here and try to develop this rasa and try to write to Gopinath that I want to share something today. Please, this is my request. Open yourself. This is the Radha Dasya platform for you. I want to develop this way, my dear. I will be proud to see this, right? Feel good with this? Tarun Baba, what is your idea?
Fantastic. What a fantastic idea, Gurudev. Fantastic.
Please, all has to grow. All has to come to the point to grow. Please.
Gurudev, can I share something also on Guru Manjari?
Yes, sure.
For me, it was particularly heavy when Baba left the planet. You remember this time? So it was really not easy. But from my experience, from my little experience, what I had then, because now I felt that my Gurudev left the mortal frame of this world, but I realized I'm not always able to come directly into Swarupa Vesh, but the more you fix yourself in my Swarup, what he gave me, and the more you can dive into that, I felt that he was present there. So it is possible that you can feel him very much. I mean, you are all lucky. Sadhu Maharaj is still on our planet. We are so wonderfully lucky. But when your Gurudev, Suniti can also say that when your Gurudev is leaving the mortal vision, so we can connect with him, but we have to be really, like Gurudev just said, an ekanti bhav. We have to be really, really focused. Then I could feel the presence. I cannot always feel it because I'm in complete maya, but when I focus myself, I can very much clearly feel the Manjari presence of my Gurudev. It is there. It is really not imagination. It is a presence of deepest love. This is what I felt many times. But we have to make our mind clear and be focused on that point. It's not coming cheaply. Jai Radhe.
One thing I want to share on this point. Gurudev sent me Munger. before he leaving. You go Munger. And he said to me, I will not leave you. And I don't believe that he leave me. Others, they do disappearance day. I do appearance day of Gurudev. I have no disappearance day. Honestly, I am telling you. I have a Basant Panchami appearance day, and others who say disappearance for me is a appearance day. He never disappeared from me. If he leave me, then I'm nothing, like a plastic body. He is talking. He is doing everything. If you not believe, before also was here, and now is also in Mughir Mandir. 1.5 years, nobody is coming, but all activity is more growing here. In this, the children education program start. In this, Prem Prashad start. Now the Rasa and Shyama mad for only making clothes of Radha Mohan. I never do in my life. They are doing so beautiful dresses. I never believed this. This was my desire. Gopinath, I never make flower decoration in my life. And Gopinath, always they decorate with the flower, Beautiful decoration. Every time is a new and fresh design. Surprising to me. Raja make a lighting arrangement. So nice lights coming. I never believed that it's here. I surprised after living in so long time. Everything is giving me surprise. My sickness give me happiness. I'm telling you. The mind with the many layers, I say I'm not qualified to share anything. Still my bondage is there. I will listen to make free from my covering. And so nice. I'm proud of all of you. I want from every soul, every Manjaris to share something in life and grow your spiritual way. Please do it. If you love me, do this. Grow here. I have no desire to be a guru or this. Who desire to be a guru means he forget relation with his guru. And my guru is there. I always want to be a student here. I feel proud to be a student than to guru. I'm very happy to be a student, to learn more. I'm proud of that. Bless me that I become good student and good listener, that I can learn more. Radhe.
Can I share something too, Gurudev?
Yes, sure.
You were speaking so nicely about that we are children, and Radha is giving her breast to the child. And one time I was chanting very much Mahamantra, and by chanting the Mahamantra, I had some problems inside of my heart. I was thinking, oh, what is this inside of me? And I saw so much pictures that my mother couldn't give me her breast. And the breast of my mother was inflamed. And then in one time, by my chanting, Radharani was coming and giving me her breast.
Yeah. Oh.
And I felt healed so much, I felt so lovely, taken in her lap at her breast. And so since this time, I'm really healed with all these problems.
Thank you. Proud. This is the mercy you got it. So you cannot calculate money because of her mercy. You give only, give service, 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 and service. This is the greatness, blessing of Radhika. You are a great soul, my dear. I know. You are real Madhuri. Yeah. Yeah. Only helping to the Jiva, helping to Jiva. Yeah. Greatness. Very great. My Chakshu also. Great soul. Chakshu is a great. My Chakshu, share something today. I have so much respect when I listen about you from Kamranath. I cannot say you. My eyes is searching when I will see my Chakshu. Really.
Gurudev, I feel very shy to speak.
Yeah, so great. Where you are always with us. And Madhuri is also always with us. Both you are together. So beautiful family. Mohini. You see, I've become crazy. Excuse my mistakes. I love so much that I say Madhuri. Mohini. Oh my God. So, no. Share your feelings. Yeah.
I feel very, very, very fortunate, like Andaka Prabhu today mentioned, that I came into this circle of your wonderful disciples, Gurudev. I had no idea where to go after ISKCON and what to do. But I said to myself, if I want to start again with Bhakti, then it should be a relation of love and not of rules and regulations. But at that time, I didn't even know that what is Raga Bhakti. In the same way, I was praying to Jesus Christ when I was in Srinagar in Kashmir in 1984. I was praying that he should please bring me to the people who practice what he was teaching that time. So like this, I was brought to Vrindavan in 1984 without having an idea what is Bhakti and what is Vrindavan and anything else. And the same thing more or less happened to me now when I was looking for a new society who could lead me further in my development of Bhakti. So like this, I came to your Lotus Feet, Gurudev, and I'm very, very thankful for that. Sorry.
One thing I want to share. My dear, I love Jesus. You know this. And why I love Jesus? Because he said, I'm a son. This is Sarup. Souls, he said to the soul that his soul is son. And you, Savior, is my father. This love start, you see. And that make me to love him. And when I was 3-4 years old, my teacher in Notre Dame Academy was German. And still I have a German association, closely German association. Still my teachers are German. Yes, you see, this is my position. I born in the Krishna family and I prayed to Jesus Christ. Every class, you know, German rules. have to, anyhow, I have to do it. All the students have to do. And really, one thing, it comes to my realization from Jesus. I want to share two things to you. One thing come to my realization, that I am a son and Savior is my Father. Why not we decide this here? What is the problem? This is one teaching of Jesus. And second, I read so many books, so many times Bhagavad Gita, honestly. Listen so many times Srimad Bhagavatam. But I cannot identify myself that I'm a soul. Very honestly, I say. But in Brazil, after taking my prasadam, when I sit in the front of Jesus and I ask, my dear Jesus, what you want to say with two fingers? What you saying? What is your teaching for this? You don't believe Jesus appeared from the picture and it's only two things, my son. Know yourself, that you are soul, and know the Savior, and develop relation with it. Two things, nothing else. And after that, it fixed to my heart. Yes, very clear to me. And honestly, when I read the page 4 introduction of Prabhupada's Bhagavad Gita, and when I listen page 4, honestly I say you, not make, you can punish me, but I never read Bhagavad Gita any page. I don't know any slok. Only I read the page 4 and I say it's done for me. I understand everything what to do. And after that, who comes, I only show page 4. If they will understand this, all will be crystal clear, and that is Raga Bhakti. Jesus said Raga Bhakti, Prabhupada said Raga Bhakti, but we are not ready to follow that. Then he said, this is the way, this is the way, this is the way, this is the way, this is the way. One day you will do it. So we start researching. Our desire to know more information. So we start gathering the information. I believe this. I say, you believe this. I never read, but you ask any sloka, I can explain because I know this page 4. When Sarup and Sarup Siddhi will happen, anything you can explain here. Right or not, Tarun Baba? Tarun? Only you know yourself. And develop perfection on that.
Yes.
All is done. Relation.
Yes.
If you have a relation, any mellow, you flow, and any vow will come. Done. Job is done here.
Like Papa said in the purport, without rasa, no bhava and no ananda.
And you see one thing, Prabhupada writes, this is page 4. He writes one word. This is the very elaborated subject. What is means? Means the whole scripture is mentioned only this, other different direction. But this is the only subject to understand different way they are teaching us. But who not teach this, they are making some new confusion more. To confuse and go on and on and on with that. It's not working. Not working. Not working. Without this. Prabhupada, believe Prabhupada. And last paragraph, understand. Bhagavad Gita. If you want to be normal, take the shelter of pleasure giving. If not, then no. No way, no way, no way. Prabhupada, Bhagavad Gita. I don't want to be normal, then I will never do that. You see, read and see. Last paragraph, conclusion of the Bhagavad Gita, and in beginning of Bhagavad Gita. One page there and one half page there. I know say my words. I say the hidden path of devotion. Narayan Maharaj. Why to see the other thing? Only you understand this hidden path of devotion. If any confusion you feel, say to me in Raga Bhakti. But you don't believe him, you will never understand him. You will take one step. I took one thing. Very easy, greedy, beg, borrow, or steal. All is with me. Hidden path of devotion. To become greedy and beg, borrow, or steal.
By hook or by crook?
By hook or by crook. And more information, then in more details, I concentrate this. So Mahajan Gata Sapanta, what Mahajan realized, never deviate from that goal. That is my point. Are Bhakti Vinod Thakur is writing Jav Dharma. Narayan Maharaj writing Jav Dharma. What is to read? Jav Dharma, na? There are three dharma. Jav Dharma, Naimittik Dharma, Anitya Dharma. Right? I see many are giving more time in Anitya Dharma and Naimittik Dharma. No, in Jav Dharma. What we are not knowing. We don't know the Jav Dharma. Anitya Dharma and Naimittik Dharma 24/7 we do. Why you are teaching for that? Why teach for that? No necessary. We are doing this. We are not ignored with that. Right or not? But see the teachers. Why you wasting? This is hint for the person one time to understand, but practice the Jav Dharma. And what is Jav Dharma? Your Sarup is the Jav Dharma. And perfection for that is your Jav Dharma. And Siddhi for that is the Jav Dharma. Right, Baba, or not?
Absolutely perfect, Gurudev. That is the essence. The essence of everything is always simple. Like you said.
So, hairs are there. How many birds here are there? How many different ideas with that philosophy? None, no use. Saving and clean. It's nothing works. The main thing you left and other thing we catch. What is the meaning of that? In one page, Prabhupada conclude all things. I'm proud of Prabhupada. I'm proud of my Jesus. Honestly, I don't bother for others. I don't bother. They will throw me out. Okay, not throw. But I love Jesus, but what you can do it? Because he is my teacher. He teach me. I got the belief. I learned to talk English because of his mercy. I can relate with all of you. Oh, all mercy. What happened in life is a mercy. Take this way and add more, plus, add more. No cut it. Addition, no cutting. Add more and more and more and more and more. No cut anyone. Cutting means no Vaidhi Bhakti. Adding is the Raga Bhakti. When you cut and add, is a bhaji. When you add and add, is a raga. Right or not? Same improvement.
Right.
Add more. Add more.
1 plus 1 is 11.
11 plus 1 is 11. 1 minus 1 is 0. 1 plus 1 is only 2. But 1 is 11. So be 11. Like Chakshu and Mohini. 1 sitting like this. 11. Yeah. Aarti time.
Radhe Radhe Govinda